What's going on, guys? So I am back again today. This is going to be episode number 5. Technically it's the 4th episode because the first episode was our starter, or pick the starter episode, but being non-technical is something I feel like doing right now, and that's what I'm going to do. So we are at episode number 5 now. I did just a little bit of grinding for the team, not a whole lot. I just wanted to get some people a little bit higher level because the rival is stronger than the gym, and the gym is a little bit scary to begin with because Bugsy his ace is level 17. In the regular game, it is a level 17 Scyther. In this game, it is a level 17 something. Nobody's learned anything new, but I'm just going to go through really quick and show you guys what we are working with. So we have Bronzong, who grew to level 13 with Tackle, Confusion, Hypnosis, and Imprison. We have Bennett, who's actually putting in some decent work because Ghost type can't be hit by Normal type. I kept finding Normal types in that route that I can hit with Knockoff or Nightshade, but they can't hit me back. Obviously, you can see the moveset here. Then we have Sadness, who I ended up having to use a super potion on. Got bumped down to a 2 HP critical hit. So thankfully, Sadness is still with us. That would have been very bad. With Tackle, Bite, Power Whip, and Charm. We have Ninja Squirt, the Blastoise, with Tackle, Bite, Bubble, and Water Gun. A-Drive, the Yanma, who really is not... If I can find something that is a valid party member, I'll probably swap this out. For right now, if worst comes to worst, this is death fodder for me. But it's got Tackle, Foresight, Quick Attack, and Double Team. And then finally, we have PK Sparks, the Magnezone, who is just so bulky. With Metal Sound, Tackle, Thundershock, and Sonic Boom. So, we are going to go ahead and head into this gym and see what we can do. I don't remember if you talk to these guys. I know in Gen 5 they give you items. Like they'll give you, I think it's a freshwater or a super potion. It's something like that. So that's the right one. The left one is the right one. But I have to clear out all the trainers in this gym first before I can do anything else. I have Bronzong sitting out in front. I feel like that's not bad. Unless it's a fire or dark type, it's a water type. So, you know, we'll go ahead and we'll confuse him. Yep, Vice Grip's not going to do anything to me, and Confusion's a 2-shot. So we'll take out this Kingler, get him some experience, which is nice because he kind of needs it. And a Makuhita. This is perfect. So this should one-shot. Yeah, and it one-shots. So we gain a level out of that battle. And he wants to learn Confuse Ray. What does Imprison do? Yeah, that's totally useless for me right now. So we will clear out this gym. We should be able to beat Bugsy in this. You know what? This is what I am going to do in this episode. So I work tomorrow. I'm technically recording this about 12 in the morning. Almost 1 in the morning, Wednesday morning, because I got off of work today. Excuse me, I got off of work today and I was tired. I laid down. I had to take care of the dogs. I'm dog sitting right now. I had to take care of the dogs. Cast form. Take a Confusion. And I had planned on doing actually a little bit of bulk recording today, but it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't in the cards. So let's send A-Drive out here just to gain some experience because it's a Happiny. Can you do? Yeah, you'll 2-shot a Happiny. So I was planning on bulk recording today, but I was just tired, so I'm saving it for tonight because I don't work until tomorrow evening. Minin. Let's go into Sadness. Sadness, despite the nickname, is actually putting in some good power. And he's going to paralyze. Of course he's going to paralyze. But it boosts speed when I have a status problem. I forgot he's got quick feet. So, I might actually leave him paralyzed. Let me see. So, oh, this is going to be a double battle. And I don't have time to stop it before I get over there. Of course. So we have Amy and Mimi, but they are actually Bob and Ann, and they have Budu and Cyndaquil. So this is actually not bad. I should be able... let's nightshade Budu and see what he's... I don't know if that's a 2-shot. I don't think it is. Well, it will be once I... Oh, and he misses his stun spore. So we will take him out. The Cyndaquil was a little bit more worrying than the Budu, but what you gonna do? I believe this just brings me, yeah, it brings me right here anyways. Nope, that's not what I want. I need to face that last trainer. So I get to do a little bit more stuff here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to record this tonight. Excuse me. This will be Wednesday's episode. And then tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday morning rather, I will record Friday's episode, get that knocked out. We call that a day. Let's see what this guy has. That's probably what we will do. He's got a Ninkata. Bug Steel. See how much Confusion does. Confusion's a 2-shot, but he'll leech life, gain a little bit back. Not enough back. My hope is that this guy, whatever his ace, isn't something horribly overpowered, because I really cannot, like, I cannot, excuse me, I am sorry, guys. It was a horrible day at work today, so of course I was tired when I got off. I cannot stand to lose anything right now. If I had to lose something, I'm gonna lose Yanma. I'm gonna sacrifice A Drive. Sorry, man. Much love to you. One of my favorite Poketubers, but he hasn't learned a bug type move. He hasn't even learned Sonic Boom. So we're gonna save because only you can prevent lost save data. The reason I will be recording tomorrow morning as compared to something like Thursday, well, Thursday I get paid, which means I have to run errands, I have to go get my paycheck cash, put it in the bank, and then I work. I work Thursday afternoon. So we have Dudley. We have Cop Dudley, who has Gorbis. This, let's send out PK. PK should be able to... And we lose PK. You're kidding me. Oh, man. That hurt. That hurt very, very much. Because PK had decent special defense, too. Oh, man. I should have sent out Blastoise. Nidoran, female, is just poison, so... I mean, we can scoop up Aggron now, so it's not... It's pretty horrible. But it's not as horrible as it could be. We have Mareep. Let's go out in a Banette. Let's do an... Oh, he might have Static. Nightshade. That's nowhere. Well, I mean, the Static doesn't matter now, I guess. We're gonna knock off. Actually, we'll... Please don't crit. And we missed that. Let's go Metal Link. We're gonna Hypnosis. Then I'm gonna Confuse Ray, because when he wakes up, I want that thing confused. And then Confusion. Heals. So this will be... Oh, and we one-shot anyways. We crit. I couldn't even help that. That was a crit Water Pulse. It was stupidity. I should have gone... Well, no, Blastoise wouldn't have taken it either. Yeah, it's resisted, but Blastoise had like 12 HP. I should have gone out into Sadness, because we have a lot of normal types. So if Sadness had gotten the crit, it wouldn't have been as bad. We do get to heal now, so that's nice. Let's see what this Rage. We get Rage. And I forgot to hit the switch. Of course I did. That's just the kind of day I've had today. So, I'll tell you guys a little bit about my day. So this is what happened today. So first I had a lady who came in. We had an issue with our food stamp machine. Because I had to enter her card in manually. Now when that happens, for those of you guys who don't know, I work at a gas station. I actually really enjoy it. I've had people be like, oh, that's a dead-end job. Of course, I don't care. Like, I enjoy it. It's just for a little bit of spending money for me to save up so I can move forward with my goals. So, the issue was, when you enter it in manually, we stick him in the death box. He's got company in there, at least. He's got a lot of company in there. But because he was steel electric, I believe he was steel electric. Oh no, he was electric steel. Crap. So that just means I'm just down a party member right now. When you enter the card in manually, because her card, the magnetic strip was so degraded that I couldn't swipe it, it requires a manager's password. Or supervisor's password. My supervisor was not there today. He was running errands. He was getting stuff for us like fruit, stuff that we needed. And we have to face the rival now. We're going to actually lead with Ninja Squirt. So I told her that my manager was going to be back in about 15 minutes, and if she could wait, we could go through it there. And she threw a massive fit, demanded the main office's phone number. Ooh. Water gun. Might as well. Demanded the main office's phone number and then called them complaining about me. They called me. Then they called my boss. Then my boss's boss called my boss. So we take down the Firo, thankfully. Rotom. Ooh, that's... We'll send out Sadness. And like they side with me. They side with me because I'm not supposed to do. I was in the right, basically. Then I have a guy come in a little bit later. Now, when you have food stamps, you can't buy anything hot. It has to be cold items. But there's ways to get. Oh, Carvana? Yeah, I'll keep him out. I'll power whip. It'll do damage to me, but I'm fine with that. So what you do with a place like a gas station is you go buy something cold, like a cold burrito, you pay for it, and you heat it up. I've seen this guy do this. I've told this guy to do this. He comes up and he heats up his burrito, and then he comes up to pay for it, and he doesn't have cash. All he has is his food stamp card. I tell him that I can't sell to him. My boss tells him that he can't sell to him. This guy throws a fit, slams his items down on the counter, walks out. We've already got our encounter for the force, so I don't even care about this. Walks out, and then we have cases of water outside. And he grabs one of the cases and he chucks it into the parking lot. At which point my boss has to step outside. From the door tells me to go ahead and call the cops. I have to call the cops. My boss has actually banned this guy from the store for that because he did attempt to cause damage to our property. That's the kind of day that I've had. It's been a long one. It's been a really long one. And I joke with people that I have to laugh about it because if I don't, I would cry. Because this was probably the worst day that I've ever had working there. Because I'm literally sitting here thinking, this could go one of two ways. Either this guy just walks away from this before the cops come, or this guy assaults either me or my manager. And at that point, I am ex-military. I am trained in hand-to-hand combat. What do we have? We have Razor Claw. Oh, I was gonna see. I did manage to knock off a iron earlier, but I don't think that goes into my bag. Maybe it did. Nope. I think that's thief that I have to have. But yeah, that's just kind of the day that I had. I am ex-military, so I thought to myself, you know, oh, worst comes to worst, you know, my boss and I have to call the cops, and that's just one big old messy situation. Thankfully, like, I did have to call the cops, but you know, they came and they talked to us for a minute, but nothing happened because I don't have the guy's name. All I have is his appearance, and yeah, we had him on camera, but he didn't cause enough damage for us to even warrant like trying to press charges or anything like that. But yeah, that was kind of my day. So we got HM1. So now we can cut. Should have something in my team that can learn this. That's the Pokeball Pocket. Which I need to go back and get Great Ball. I don't. Wow. Okay. So I have to go pick up an HM Slave. So I think what I'll probably end up doing. By the way, I am instituting the different typing rule. Nobody commented on the last video, which I totally get. Believe me, I am a... Oh, and I can't. I don't have Great Balls yet. Then, yeah, let's just get 10 Pokeballs. Save the rest of our money for later. But it will bring some variety to the team. So it has to be alternating typings, I guess you could call it, if you wanted to. So I am going to pull out... I feel like Tropius can learn Cut. It is only for the HM. It will not be used in battle. I promise. It's only an HM Slave, and it can. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what I make it forget, anyways, because it's dead. We are just using its dead body to cut down trees. And my cat is freaking out over here right now. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys can hear her through my microphone, but yeah, she's freaking out. Because she's a little bit of a spaz. But she's a good cat. So, we're going to go ahead. We will make our way to Goldenrod. Because my goal is, I would like... Oh, is there an item down here? There is. Never melt ice. Not particularly useful at the moment, but I can see where it would be in the future. And so when we get up to this route, it should take me about 10 minutes to get up through it. Our last encounter was Banette. So our next encounter just has to be a male that's not a ghost type. And we've got a Kimono Girl. So Blastoise is going to show her the way out. This was probably... I think this is probably one of my favorite games of all time, is Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Simply because, yes, it's a remake, and I've had people be like, oh, it's just a remake, it's not that great. They changed just enough from the original game to make things interesting for players who played the original Gold and Silver and Crystal. Nope, I don't have Headbutt anyways. A Timer Ball. So that could be potentially useful if I'm struggling with a Pokemon. But it instituted enough new things that it didn't feel like a remake to me. I mean, it kind of did, because I'm like, yeah, it's the same general storyline. We obtained TM12. She's going to say it's Taunt. Is it Taunt? It's Rain Dance. That could be useful for Blastoise, but we're not going to teach it just yet. We're going to get our encounter. So our encounter has to be a male or gender-neutral non-ghost Pokemon. That's a legendary. I can't catch that. It would figure. That would be the clarification that I make. That's a female, so it has to be a male. I actually wouldn't be bad with a Mankey right now. It can learn the elemental punches, I believe. So, I am going to call species clause on this. I have an Eevee in the PC. So, it is a male. Species clause is optional, but I would like to see what else I can get in this route. And also because... Oh, he steals Psychic. I'm calling species on it anyways. But I'm not even mad about that. So we have another female Mankey. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Corsola, but it's a female. I need a male. Come on. Am I really going to be fighting this? Come on. There we go. A male Mankey. So, the nice thing about this is that Banette has Nightshade. So, there's no chance of crit. And I can hit it twice. And now he can't do anything to me. So, throw a Pokeball. And we catch the Mankey. I am going to call him DK. And he accidentally got put in the death box. That's okay. We will swap him out the very second I get up there. I am going to come back and clear this route out. But I want Mankey in the party. And I don't want to walk all the way back to Azalea Town. We get this little daycare scene. This episode might run a little bit longer, just because I'm gonna have to come back and clear this route out. I want to do it on camera, on being recorded, whatever you want to call it, because I feel like that's fair. You guys haven't gotten a lot of battles here. I mean, we cleared out a gym and we did the rival, but I mean, we had to wander around the forest for a little bit. So, I'm fine with clearing out this route. And if it makes it a 30-35 minute episode, that's fine with me. Most episodes run about 30 minutes anyways. One thing I would like to do... So, the King Nappy, who is one of my favorite Pokemon streamers, Poketubers, he's talked about... He just started a Storm Silver Egglock that I've kind of been playing alongside, but... I mean, he just did the first real episode on Monday, and I worked Monday, and I worked Tuesday. So, and of course we fight this cop here first. I could not avoid that battle. And this person has a Blastoise as well. Withdraw. Power Whip it. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. See, this would be a time when PK would be very nice to have, because... Oh, come on. So, I'm not using Sadness for a bit. Because I won't get a heal unless I sacrifice my highest level Pokemon, which I believe right now is, in fact, Sadness. Let's go ahead. We'll pull Mankey out of the PC. I should check to see what Tropius can learn as far as HMs, because I would be fine with using Tropius as my HM slave. But let's check out this Mankey real quick. So this Mankey is modest, so I think that's boosted special attack, lowered attack. That's not that great. He has Anger Point. So this is both good and bad, because, I mean, raising attack upon getting critical, or taking a critical hit, if he can survive it, he doesn't have very high defenses. He's got low kick, leer, focus energy, and fury swipes. So, it is what it is. And we've glitched. So, We're going to save. I'm going to step back in the Pokemon Center, and if it glitches out, then I reset the game. Start. It's perfectly fine. It happens. And we do. We glitch. So that's fine. Don't worry about that. We will reset. You guys will see the reset. Everything's working great. Sometimes you just have to do that with this game. I'm going to go pick up some Great Balls before I do anything else because I will forget, and I don't want to forget. That's potions. I was going to say I can't buy anything from that, but I can technically buy status. Ooh, ultra. I don't have enough for... Let's grab 15. So there we go. Also, I don't know if I said this before. Healing items, if for whatever reason I am required to... Ooh, we got an item here. Defense Scroll. That's okay. This is all stuff I can sell. If for whatever reason I am required to buy... I don't think I'm required to buy like fresh water or anything like that. Bellsprout. Who do I even want to send out? I feel like Metal Link is the best chance here. I don't think I am required to buy any of that in this game, but if I am, I will, but I will only buy enough to get through that portion. So if I'm required to have, one fresh water, I'll buy a fresh water and go from there. But we got a few trainers down here. Let's start off with this kid. He's the best in his class at Pokemans. Dancer Zoe has a Glaceon. Send out DK. Let's see how he's going to work. Oh. It maxes his attack. Now the question is, I outspeed. He will sweep now. Drapion, is that? Is Drapion bug poison or dark bug? I think it's dark poison, so he is immune to psychic. So, let's go Banette. We'll see what Banette can do against him. I mean, rather what he can do against Banette. We'll Screech. We'll do a knockoff. I don't think he'll have an item. Oh, and he poisons me. And it doesn't do anything. I gotta get Banette out of here. So, Ninja Squirt. Take a water gun. Take another one. He'll live it. That's okay. And my cat's not feeling very good right now. She just threw up, unfortunately. But I will clean that up after I finish recording this. You guys are the priority right now. Oh man, so DK gets maxed. His attack stat gets maxed. I don't want your phone number, kid. And Mom is calling us. She bought us an item. So, we'll actually... Oh shoot, the poison. There we go. I was like, I knew I had antidotes. That's unfortunately 2 points of damage. I wish I had remembered before I did that, because, that's 2 points of damage that I could have not taken. Kecleon. Let's hit you with a dark move. And then let's hit you with a water move. So he's not getting stab bonus anymore, which is nice. And there we go. We took him out. Slacking. I need something to be able to take a... So I get a free Confuse Ray off, which is nice. And then I'll get a Confusion off. And I Confuse Ray. So I have a free switch in here. I'm going to have to go. I have to. And then I'm going to go right back out in a Metal Link. Now, I need DK to get experience here. So I'm going to double switch again. Just so I can get him to get experience. We're going to confuse Ray. Get the guaranteed confusion off. And then we will confuse. So, we'll take him out here. Unless he takes himself out. Yep, we are the ones to deal that final death blow. She's calling us again. Come on, Mom. We're trying to be Pokemon Masters. Manaphy. I mean, oh, okay. So we have 2 more trainers in this route. We'll have this one, and we'll have one right at the entrance that I avoided. I believe that will cover everything that I can actually do on this route. Let's do a Banette switch in. And then we'll do a knockoff. I don't know if he has knockoff. But he has Foresight, and that is an issue. Water gun it so we get that stab bonus. Plus I'm a couple levels above him. DK. I have to go right out into Ninja Squirt here. Well, yeah. That's just extra damage I'm taking. I was going to say, if I could 2-shot, then I'll 2-shot, but I can't even 2-shot him. At this point, I don't even know if I will. Yeah, I will. I'll hit it. Okay. See, that a boy, Ninja Squirt. Xatu. Ooh, okay. A knockoff should do a good chunk of damage, even if he's protected from crits. It doesn't do anything. Okay. It's level 12. I hate to overuse him, but I don't have much of a choice. Take the bite. Because if he had gone for something like Nightshade against Sadness, I think the Sandstorm would have taken me out. Okay. We could add a Clefairy. I might actually just attack. Oh no, that does nothing. Let's just go ahead and run. So, he's rocking the A-Palm. Take that thing out. Rhyperior. Okay, does this thing have Sturdy? He's probably running Lightning Rod. Which I think is stupid. Yeah, he's running Lightning Rod. I don't know, or whatever else the other one might be. Bug Rock. Let me see here. Can I low kick to 2-shot if I get the high roll? And I don't get the high roll. Of course I don't get the high roll. Fury Swipes. He wants to learn Karate Chop. I will teach him Karate Chop in exchange for a Leer. Probably should have done Focus Energy. Champ. I'm going to keep him out. Then swap for Metal Link. He's going to Focus Energy. Let's put you to sleep. So I can at least stall for a turn. Just in case I need it. I wouldn't have needed it. That was a useless hypnosis. I'm sorry. After I already lost one of my steel types today, I wasn't risking losing another one. I love Bronzong, despite the fact that one of my best friends uses him in a Pokemon trading card game deck against me all the time. Is this the guy? Yep. So my mom gave me Kebia berries. I have no idea what those are. And she gives me Shucca berries. So let's go ahead. We're going to check those out just really quick. So Shucca berries reduce ground, and that reduces poison and flying, and okay, so they're completely useless to me. Like 100% useless. I'm wondering if I can buy Pokemon in the game corner. I believe I still can. I can. So, what I might end up doing, once I find the game case, I'm going to consider the game corner a static encounter. That means I can catch one Pokemon there. Everything is randomized. I believe everything is randomized. If it's not... Okay, so this is Bill's house. If it is not, then I'm going to not consider that an encounter, which means I will have just wasted my money. I'll probably save before I do it, just in case. But we are going to call that good for today, guys. Next episode, we should be able to... I'll probably clear out the underground in a grinding. And part of the next route, and let me see, tomorrow's Wednesday, the bug catching contest. I can either do a bug catching contest, or an alternative is that I can just go into the bug catching park and catch my encounter. That way, just plain old, like, nothing special. If you guys have any preference, let me know. I am going to update the rules so that it has the alternating types, so I can get some variety. Which basically means that my next encounter will not be a fighting type, and it has to be a female. That's something else that we will do on the next episode. I guarantee we will get at least one, if not two more encounters next episode. If I can grind out that area and clear out the route before the episode, then we'll probably get our two encounters and probably take on Whitney. Hopefully, without her stupid goddamn Miltank. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like rating. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave that in the section down below. And for right now, I will catch you guys next time. Tommy out.